Well, rather unexpectedly, I got my bacon quite late last night. I don't know what that was all about. I'm usually quite early to sleep, but I felt very motivated and enthused. So I made some almond cookies, little biscuits, which are rather lovely. This isn't baking, this is just a chopping and assembly job, and it's a grotty job. I have to do it by hand because it killed my previous Magimix, and that takes quite some oomph. So they're just dates and nuts and cocoa powder, so we call them chocolate fudge balls, but there's basically no chocolate in them whatsoever, but they're really good for the kids. That was a really good evening, and I came downstairs this morning feeling extremely proud of myself because of that as well, so everything is good. I've got hypnotherapy today. Not entirely sure what the focus of that will be because I feel fairly in control with most things at the moment, but it will be a nice experience no matter what, and then I'm popping around to my mum's afterwards, so nice day. Okay, the most important thing about this parcel is that you need to take off your socks.
Is this something?
It's not for you. It's not for you.
New shoes. You got mine.
However, we need to make sure they fit. Okay.
Whoa.
So no one takes off any tags until we've tried them on.
So these are shoes that you don't put your socks on with?
No, they're sandals. Now, do you like them, Albert?
Yeah, they look awesome. Oh, mine look awesome.
Right, try them on.
Look at mine, Dorothy. Yeah, I got butterfly ones. Awesome.
Great. So, where are those shoes good for, do you think?
Disney World.
Yeah. You've got some with your toes open, the ones you've already got.
Yeah.
And you've got some with the toes closed. I think that has to be a first, that we've ordered some stuff online. It's arrived, it's correct, and it fits. Both lots. Does that ever happen? Have the stars aligned in some peculiar twist of fate? It's remarkable.
He got hit 6 times, but I only got hit 2 times.
Trampoline dodge water.
Yeah.
What a great game.
And because at school we played dodgeball.
Okay, I think I'm going to close the door, Dee Dee, okay? Excuse me, darling. Well, yes, your leg will get wet if you stick it outside the door. This is the point at which, when the weather is like that, this is the point at which my 16-year-old son will not be happy that he works in a bicycle shop and is quite often out mountain biking around with loads of people. Oops!
Fight!
No fighting with cutlery. No, in fact, no fighting with anything.
What about swords?
Well, if you learn how to handle a sword properly, so you find the prince and get him to teach you how to use the sword, then maybe. Get an expert to teach you.
Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday we've got activities week, and then Wednesday's our normal film in the morning, assembly in the afternoon.
And you're going to be a crafty critter or whatever you're called.
Crafty capers it's called.
Crafty capers.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was cutting.
You're not meant to sling your sausages across the table.
I was cutting them and I went whee!
Please, would you eat your dinner? This may well go down in history as the worst vlogging footage ever. Just watching the children put their dinner all over the table and me going, eat your dinner! And then them throwing their dinner all over the table and me going, eat your dinner! And then them throwing their food all over the table and then me going, would you just eat your dinner? No, I know you're not eating your dinner.
That's a water gun. So
What's it just for you?
I can then
My balloon.
they're water bombs.
Water bombs.
Yeah. And then
There's pink ones.
you put those onto a hose and turn on tap, and they fill. And as soon as they get to the point where they're full, they drop off and they seal themselves.
1,400 water bombs.
Yeah.
Those cubs aren't going to know what's hit them.
Is this, what is that?
That's
For launching water bombs, I should
for
imagine.
launching mass amount of water bombs.
Good to know that everything's very grown up at Cubs, darling. And this is the one night of the year when Felicity regresses to being a cub and goes along as well. Are you all ready for the water fight, my darling?
I am. Stop your way hair. What?
Have you got a weapon?
I have no weaponry. I'm going in without any artillery. I'll be fine.
You'll be
I'll just
fine.
be on your team.
Watch this.
I'm probably gonna get. Oh, I'm probably gonna get more wet than everyone else because I don't like competition. I'm gonna brush my hair.
I really don't think brushing your hair is going to be high up on your list of priorities.
Yeah.
Dorothy, could you please stop throwing things across the room?
No, it's a
What? I don't care what it is. Please stop throwing it across the room. She hasn't stopped talking, Paul, since the absolute second I picked her up. And more often than not, as well, what she's been saying has been complete and utter nonsense.
I'm a little on the damp side.
I got a few buckets tipped over me.
Yeah, I can see.
I got completely.
The problem is, you're so wet, you actually look dry.
I'm not sure
Because-
that's how.
No, because there's
Oh,
no
it's not
change
one
in
block
colour.
colour,
Yeah. Ooh.
Uh,
Lovely. I think I'll go and put the hot water on for you. I'm just unpacking a box and it's the best bubble wrap I've ever found. Imagine how much fun the kids are going to have with that. So that's going in a bag, ready for it to fill all of 5 minutes on a summer holiday day when there's nothing else to do. That's quite cool. An unexpected bonus of online shopping.
great.
So this little stash of stuff, it's for the aeroplane.
Okay.
So there's dot to dots obviously, but then light the sticks, colour them in with yellow and orange and red. So it's sort of doodling,
Yeah.
but
Guided.
with guidance,
Yeah.
yeah. Clever Kids Colouring Book, the Genius Edition.
Ooh,
The nice thing is about these is that if we have some downtime in the hotel,
that's true.
they will get used as well. These are more specific workbooks. These are Dorothy, as you know, she loves these. She's got one of them already. I had this in mind for Felicity, but it's too big.
Ooh.
I can't take that on an aeroplane. I am planning to give them each a pencil case, and then I'll keep these, you know, that are a bit more, you
Yeah.
have to look after them. But then they can have a pencil case with a pencil and a rubber and some silly pens. But this way, if Flick wants to do something, or if we want to do something, because colouring is cool, then we've got something nice.
Yeah.
Upstairs, I think I've got some sticker books.
The part of the plane that we're on is going to be covered in stickers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So apologies to any of you that happens to be catching a Virgin Airlines back from Orlando on the 14th.
Why back from?
Because the stickers were gone on the way over there.
Given the choice between sharing a flight with our children and sharing a flight with a flight decorated by our children, I'd go with the latter. And I love them, so you know that I'm telling the truth. So this is my little haul to try and keep them relatively entertained on the plane. We will also fill it up with soporific sweets, the odd sledgehammer, a gag.
They're going to be so excited the night before that the odds are they won't be able to get to sleep. They'll be so excited the morning that they'll woke up ridiculously early.
Yeah, well, they'll do that.
And I'm hoping that by the time they've spent 2 hours on the plane and the novelty's worn off and everything's just sat there, they'll just nod off.
Bless him. For an intelligent man, he has forgotten that Felicity flew back on a night flight last time. Aged 7? 7? She did not even close her eyes. We had even drugged her. We'd given her cowpole, but still.
They might do. One of them might do.
Yeah, you!
Yes. I'm the one that's supposed to be in charge of this great big tank we're going to upgrade to.
Begrudgingly, I agree, I suppose. Yeah, actually, there's a downside with refusing to drive when we're over there, because that means I then don't get to go, I must sleep. I need my sleep.
You do that in the car.
And that's true as well, I do always go to sleep in the car. Okay, so now...
This is the reason we want a big car.
So I can sleep in it.
You can sleep in it. Flick can imagine that she's a Kardashian for some reason.
Is that what's appealing to her, is it? We must raise her better if that's her goal. So that was a little nighttime bonus for you. As nighttime bonuses go, it's pretty much as exciting as life gets in this house.
I don't know why he's...
What's the matter with you? He's saying, look, Mummy, everywhere's so untidy. Why haven't you tidied up today? Because I couldn't be bothered, Wiggy. He's hoping there's a B-A-double-L.
We give you a B-A-double-L and it ends up as P-I-E-C-E-S-S's all over
What?
the
Double S? You were doing so well for a while.
I was doing so well for a while.
Oh, Wiggy woo, what's the matter? Are you coming to bed, Wiggs? You coming to bed? You gonna go out for your wee? Go on, go out for a wee wee. Good boy. Good night.